What's up? Today we're talking about the top 10 major fast food chains. So why am I qualified? I've worked as an employee or manager at several locations, including Quiznos, Panda Express, Benet's, Topio's, Jamba Juice, Subway. So not only do I have the customer experience, I also get the behind the scenes look, and I factor that into my top 10. So without further ado, number 10, Pei Wei. I call this classy fast food. If you're a cheap date and you're too embarrassed to take your special somebody to a McDonald's or a Panda Express, this Chinese eatery gives off the vibe of a 3-star sit-down, but you're gonna pay for it. They do have a good variety, but in my opinion, they're overpriced. Overall, good rice, but for a lot of dough. Number 9, McDonald's. Sorry, I know this is horribly cliched, but McDonald's does make the cut. The fact that you can find a McDonald's within 10 miles of wherever you're standing, that's super convenient, and it's nice to be able to eat something you're familiar with, especially when you're traveling a lot, and no other fast food place can really compete with McDonald's value menu. I can go to McDonald's, spend $2, get a spicy chicken sandwich, and a nice fruit and yogurt parfait. I'm loving it. Number 8, Jamba Juice. If this was a question about drinks alone, I think Jamba Juice would be the undisputed winner in my mind. But the fact that we're taking food into account, this barely makes the list. Jamba Juice is nice if you want something light and you can settle for a smoothie, but the food source is very scarce there, and it's not very cost effective. I can spend $10 pretty easily and not even quite the grumbling in my stomach. But overall, best smoothies and best oatmeal. You need to try it. Fresh steel-cut oats. Plus, I've worked there. It's very clean behind the scenes. Number 7, Jersey Mike's. The meat and cheese taste fresh. You feel good afterwards. It's a little bit pricey, but if you get it Mike's way, everything should turn out fine. Number 6, Costco. Everything's bigger at Costco, even their fast food. Hey, bet you forgot to include Costco in your top 10, didn't ya? If you're hungry and you didn't already fill up on the samples, they have large pizza, hot dogs, bakes, and smoothies for a relatively cheap price. Great churros too. Number 5, Potbelly's. Hands down, best sandwich shop around. If you can find one of these places, go to it. They're not in California yet, but if you're out there traveling around and you see one, go. Don't be deterred by the long lines, it's worth the wait. And actually the lines move pretty quickly. If you make it, go, you won't regret it, and make sure you don't forget a cookie, they've got the best cookies. Number 4, Chickfila. Okay, I agree. This place may be a little bit overhyped, but you have to admit, they know how to make a chicken sandwich. And they've got the best dipping sauces. It's one of the few fast food places that I actually crave. But why do I always crave it on Sundays? It must be one of those things about human nature, where we always want what we can't have. Number 3, InNOut. It's simple and delicious. I know it's a hamburger and fries just like McDonald's, but for some reason I feel healthier eating it. Why? And like Chick-fil-A, places with morals just taste better. Number 2, Pickup Sticks. Definitely the best Chinese fast food chain, and I think it's solely due to the house chicken. If you haven't tried it, you need to. Number 1, Chipotle, duh. It's cheap, tasty, and healthy. What more could you ask? What more could you want from a fast food place? See, my point exactly. I've been known to have the never-ending stomach, and this place actually fills me up. The only criticism I hear about this place from people is that it isn't authentic Mexican food. To those haters I say, who cares? You can't deny the chips and guac are the bomb, the rice and corn, superb, the burritos, incredible. Let's forget about the great sized portions for a second. They have one of the friendliest staffs I've ever met. Whenever I walk in there, people are always smiling and saying hi to me. Okay, going back to the great deals, they never try to nickel and dime me. I always ask for more rice or more beans, more chicken. They just scoop it on, no big deal. So if you're hungry, you want something quick, and you have less than $10, nothing satisfies like Chipotle. Winner, winner, chicken burrito dinner. Honorable mentions. Subway. It's great for filling up your quota of vegetables without even thinking about it. Just avoid the tuna at all costs, unless you want to clog your arteries. This is regardless of what people tell you. I've actually watched it prepared in the back room, and it's more parts mayonnaise than actual meat. Would you like some tuna with that mayonnaise? Carl's Jr., known for their messy meals and provocative commercials. This place is in pretty much every guy's top 5. I think I like seriously every burger on the menu, and you really can't beat their prices. The only downside is how you feel about 10 minutes after you finish your meal. Pleasure for your taste buds, pain for your digestive system. Happy eating!